Komm Junge, mach ihn, Phil Hungeregger in Unterzahl und Tor für die Schwenninger Wild Wings. Phil Hungeregger zum 2:0. Die Arena explodiert. Und jetzt Auszeit der Wild Wings. Steve Walker bittet sein Team nochmals an die Bande. Unfassbar heute wieder diese Unterstützung von den Rängen. Das Spiel ist aus. Was für eine Teamleistung der Wild Wings. Schwenningen liebt, Schwenningen lebt, Schwenningen ist Eishockey. Offenes Visier. Erlebt euren Lieblingsclub hautnah und echt wie nie. Der offizielle Wild Wings Podcast, ganz ohne Maske und Visier. Folge 6, das war schön. Offenes Visier on Tour für euch. On the road. Jetzt aber wieder sind wir doch auch froh, zurückzukehren in unser Zuhause, in die Helios Arena, die Heimat des Eishockeys, im Augenzwinkern. Und heute werden wir sprechen mit Kyle Platzer und Zach Senyshyn. Themen gibt es da auf alle Fälle genug. Ihr werdet auch wieder mit dabei sein in der Overtime. Ja, und dann begeben wir uns, beziehungsweise werden wir uns noch begeben auf die Saisoneröffnungsfeier. Und hoffen natürlich mit dem einen oder anderen von euch da auch ins Gespräch zu kommen, dass ihr auch Teil dieser Show werdet. Wieder pickepacke volles Programm für Folge 7 von Offenes Visier. Wir haben es euch ja angekündigt, Offenes Visier bei der Eröffnungsfeier der Wild Wings. Und wir haben einen treuen Hörer direkt hier zu Beginn erwischt. Wie heißt du, wie geht's dir?
Ich heiße Daniel Fischer. Mir geht's wunderbar, sehr gut.
Und ihr hört mit der ganzen Familie Offenes Visier?
Natürlich, immer im Auto, sobald wir Auto fahren, ganz viel und auch zu Hause.
Was war deine Lieblingsfolge?
Mit Uwi.
Uwi, du grätsch ein?
Also ich bin sein Bruder, Christoph Fischer. Also ich fand die Folge mit dem Uwi, wo sie Kabinen geflüscht und so, das fand ich sehr interessant.
Ja, die war gut.
Und die Kids hören mit?
Ja, klar. Wenn wir im Auto sind, hören sie immer mit, ja.
Sehr gut. Darf man fragen? Du hast mich erkannt, aber wahrscheinlich an meiner Stimme von Offenes Visier aus dem Handy. Hörst du uns ab und zu?
Ja.
Wo überall?
Also im Handy, im Fernseher auch, sonst nicht.
Jetzt war ich sehr unhöflich. Wie heißt du eigentlich?
Noah.
Und du bist Hörer von Offenes Visier, da freuen wir uns sehr. Bleibst dran mit Papa und Mama. Hörst weiterhin?
Ja.
Super. Richtig cooles Trikot von den Anaheim Ducks.
Danke.
Oh, sag nochmal Danke ins Mikro.
Danke.
Bitte. Hier. Ein Zuhörer, eine Zuhörerin jagt die nächste. Wer bist du denn?
Ich bin Sarina Ott.
Und du hörst auch Offenes Visier, den Podcast der Wild Wings?
Ja.
Wie gefällt dir der Podcast bisher?
Sehr gut.
Prima. Und heute, wie war der Tag hier mit den Wild Wings in der Helios Arena?
Richtig cool.
Was hat dir am besten gefallen?
Eigentlich alles.
Eigentlich alles. Bist du großer Wild Wings-Fan?
Ja, schon seit ich 3 bin.
Uiuiui, und wie alt bist du jetzt?
12.
Das ist ja schon eine ganze Weile. Wer ist dein Lieblingsspieler?
Ich habe viele Lieblingsspieler.
Dann hau die mal alle raus.
Also Ovira, Bessen, Elias, aber der ist ja von früher.
Der ist von früher?
Ja.
Der Florian Elias?
Ja. Und auch Senyshyn.
Oh ja, Zach Senyshyn und Kyle Platzer kommen in der gleichen Folge wie du. Du bist jetzt vorne dran und die zwei kommen später. Ist cool, oder?
Ja.
Okay, jetzt habe ich dich unterbrochen. Wen magst du noch?
Ben Marshall. Und sonst eigentlich alle.
Sehr gut. Dann, was geht heute noch? So holst du noch ein Autogramm. Die Autogrammstunde fängt gleich an. Stellst du dich noch an? Ist ja so ein spät, morgen wieder Schule, oder?
Ja, morgen wieder Schule, aber ich habe schon geholt, Autogramm.
Echt jetzt? Bist du schon versorgt?
Ja.
Sarina, du zeigst uns dein Trikot von Bo Bessen und für mich hast du ja die Unterschrift drauf, natürlich von?
Bessen.
Macht ja Sinn. Vielen Dank für deine Zeit und viel Spaß weiterhin mit den Wild Wings.
Danke.
Danke.
Tschüss.
Tschüss. Du warst heute auch im Stadion. Wie heißt du denn?
Jonas.
Jonas, das ist schon mal sehr gut. Und wie hat denn dir der Tag heute im Stadion so gefallen mit den Wild Wings?
Gut.
Was hast du alles gesehen heute schon? Was war hier los in der Helios Arena? Haben die Wild Wings gespielt?
Ja.
Haben sie ein Tor geschossen?
Ja.
Und hast du dann gejubelt?
Ja.
Sehr gut.
Was war heute so los hier in der Helios Arena? Wer war alles da? Hast du jemanden getroffen?
Die Schweizer haben leider gewonnen. Ist nicht so gut für die Wild Wings. Die Wild Wings werden aber noch aufholen.
So sieht's aus. Gegen Mannheim geht's ja bald. Da werden die Wild Wings vielleicht gewinnen. Was denkst du?
Die werden wahrscheinlich gewinnen.
Und sonst, wen hast du noch getroffen hier? Freunde? Oder bist du mit Mama und Papa alleine unterwegs? Kennst du ein paar andere Leute hier im Stadion?
Ich kenne hier eine, die heißt Lia.
Und mit der hast du ein bisschen hier rum abgehangen heute?
Ja.
Geil. Eishockey-Freundschaften.
Du bist ja selber ein Wild Wing.
Ja.
Du spielst auch bei den Wild Wings? Bei den Wild Wings Future? Ja, erzähl mal, wo, wie, was?
Also, ich hab sehr gute Betreuer.
Das ist wichtig.
Und auf dem Eis ist halt sehr schön. Das Eis ist mein zweites Zuhause.
Da kommen mir fast die Tränen vor Freude. Ja, und willst du dann auch mal so wie die großen Jungs hier in der Helios Arena spielen?
Also die großen Jungs strengen sich richtig hart an und da finde ich, das machen sie sehr gut.
Perfekt. Ja.
Ach so, ja.
Ja, also auch mal hier vor den ganz vielen Leuten. In welcher Mannschaft spielst du bei den Wild Wings Future? Laufschule? In der Laufschule. Aha, Laufschule ist schön, da habe ich auch schon mal zugeschaut. Ja, cool. Was machst du heute noch? Sommerferien zu Ende? Und morgen wieder? Bist du schon in der Schule?
Ich komme in die Schule.
Wirst du eingeschult? Wann?
Das weiß ich nicht.
Mittwoch.
Dann wünsche ich dir und Offenes Visier, der Podcast natürlich auch, viel Spaß beim ersten Schultag, okay?
Danke.
Vielleicht sehen wir uns mal wieder im Stadion, dann berichtest du von deinem ersten Schultag, okay?
Danke.
Ja.
Danke dir.
Carsten Koch, einer der Hörer erster Stunde, schon ein paar Fragen auch reingehauen hier bei Offenes Visier, ist mir ja auch über den Weg gelaufen. Bei der Autogrammstunde wieder jede Menge los, trotz bescheidenem Wetter, muss man ja leider sagen.
Ja, leider hat der Wettergott es uns nicht vergönnt, im Warmen draußen zu sein, aber trotzdem die harten Fans alle da, die Spieler zufrieden, glücklich, die Fans glücklich zu machen mit Autogramm. Eine schöne Familie, wie immer hier.
Was hat der Tag hier heute für dich so gebracht? Was habt ihr euch angeschaut? Die neue Wall of Fame vielleicht, das Spiel? Hol uns mal ein bisschen ab, wie der Tag hier heute für dich verlaufen ist.
Also wunderschön angefangen mit Sonnenschein noch, dann natürlich gleich den Weg zur Hall of Fame gemacht. Wirklich gelungen, muss ich sagen. Auch hier, wir stehen auch noch direkt vor der Trikotgalerie, die neu
Das ist richtig. Da machen wir vielleicht nochmal einen großen Bang, aber man sieht schon ein paar Trikots. Ist nicht schlecht, gell? Gibt dem Stadion so ein bisschen Wild Wings Flair noch, oder?
Definitiv. Ich kann auch glücklich schätzen, dass ich eine der alten Trikots auch in meinem Schrank hängen haben darf. Ja, das ist einfach ein Stück Geschichte.
Ja.
Und ja, wie gesagt, auch zum Spiel. Die Anfänge sind gemacht. Es wird eigentlich nahtlos angepasst an letzte Saison. Klar, das Visier muss noch besser eingestellt werden, aber es macht schon wieder Spaß und es kribbelt, dass wir in 2 Wochen in Mannheim richtig loslegen können. Wenn dort die Tore gemacht werden, umso besser.
Gibt es irgendwie was so nach der letzten Saison, auf das du dich jetzt am meisten freust, wenn die neue Saison wieder losgeht? Hast du da so ein ganz besonderes Ritual irgendwie vorm Spiel, an das du dich immer hältst? Wie läuft bei dir das so ab?
Ja, also besondere Rituale habe ich da nicht. Es kribbelt einfach jedes Mal, wenn man ins Stadion kommt. Klar, mit dem bekannten Stehplatzfreunden und Freundinnen wird das Bierchen getrunken oder speziell mit einem Bekannten ein Glühwein immer. Das ist so immer das Ritual, pro Drittel ein. Und ja, auf das freut man sich natürlich wieder. Und jetzt heute eben die Gesichter alle wieder gesehen zu haben, der Tratsch und ja, es wird einfach von Spieltag zu Spieltag mehr bis es dann hoffentlich im März, April dann in die richtig heiße Phase den Playoffs kommt.
Also, Carsten, du bleibst uns treu bei Offenes Visier, teilst auch fleißig, dass die Reichweite sich noch weiter erhöht. Dann danke ich für deine Einblicke hier vom Tag der Saisoneröffnung, Wall of Fame Eröffnung. Hier sogar alte Trikots in Bild und Farbe hängen an der Wand. Vielen Dank für deine Zeit.
Sehr gerne und macht einfach weiter so. Es macht Spaß zuzuhören. Verkürzt auf jeden Fall den Weg zur Arbeit und zurück.
So ist der Plan. Danke dir.
Danke, Christian.
Jetzt sind wir im Fanshop angekommen bei Björn Rau, unserem Chef-Merchandiser. Es ist 19:10 Uhr und die Schlangen ebben nicht ab hier bei euch. Ihr habt heute eine ganz besondere Aktion gehabt, und zwar individuell bedruckte T-Shirts, zumindest vor Ort bedruckte T-Shirts mit 3 unterschiedlichen Designs. Erzähl uns mal, was da so zu sehen war und wie es angekommen ist.
Also wie du schon gesagt hast, lange Schlangen immer noch vom Fanshop. Es nimmt nicht ab. Heute als Special-Aktion zur Saisoneröffnungsfeier konnten sich die Fans zwischen 2 T-Shirts entscheiden, hellblau und weiß, und wir drucken vor Ort live innerhalb von wenigen Minuten eines von 3 coolen Motiven für euch drauf. Vorne oder hinten dürft ihr euch heraussuchen, und als kleines Gimmick noch das Wildwings-Logo in Mini auf der Brust.
Und Björn, sprechen die Schlangenwände? Ist hier doch brutal viel los noch. Wie ist es so angekommen hier? Haben wir Feedback?
Sehr gut, die Fans sind happy. Ich glaube, die Aktion kam sehr gut an, da die Fans sich selbst eben ihr T-Shirt zusammenstellen können. Und ja, so nach dem Motto DIY, selber mitmachen, gefällt immer. Groß und klein, alt und jung.
Gutes Statement von dir, danke Björn. Ich gehe mal zu Flo Reusch. Hey Flo, Offenes Visier Podcast, neben dir hier an der Presse. Du bist ein Presser, stabiler Typ. Was machen die Oberarme?
Ja, die Oberarme gehen tatsächlich, was ich sagen muss, bei 160 Grad an der Presse läuft einem das Wasser.
Ja,
das ist sehr schön.
Mann, bei dir sieht man natürlich auch gleich jeden Wassertropfen bei deiner tollen Frisur.
Genau.
Wie kommt es an? Macht es dir Spaß? Was ist das Feedback, das du hier direkt von der Presse wegbekommst?
Also tatsächlich macht es natürlich richtig viel Spaß.
Ja.
Individuell was zu designen und zu gestalten in dieser kurzen Zeit ist natürlich sehr, sehr toll.
Ja.
Bisher durch das individuelle Designen, was jeder Kunde selber kann, vorne, hinten den Druck selber zu bestimmen, die Farbe kommt richtig gut an.
Jetzt hast du fast das Gleiche gesagt wie Björn, aber wir schneiden es trotzdem nicht raus. Danke für deine
sehr,
Zeit.
sehr schön. Und
Klasse.
wir haben uns nicht abgesprochen.
Nein, das ist Wahnsinn. Ihr seid einfach linke Hand, rechte Hand. Läuft blind. So, langsam wird es ein bisschen ruhiger, möchte ich sagen, in der Helios Arena. Lange Schlangen nur noch beim Autogramm-Stundenbereich und im Fanshop. Da werden ja die T-Shirts frisch gepresst. Wir haben es gerade von Björn und Flo erfahren. Jetzt haben wir uns neben jemanden gesetzt, der Lust hat, mit uns zu sprechen, aber noch kein Hörer ist. Wir versuchen ihn zu überzeugen, dass er in Zukunft Offenes Visier doch mehr hört. Wer bist du, wie heißt du, wie kommst du zu den Wildwings?
Ich bin Daniel, komme aus Hammer-Eisenbach bei Föhrenbach und bin schon seit ich 2005 in die Schule kam Wildwings-Fan, und mein Papa war das früher auch in den 90er oftmals hier im Stadion.
Perfekt. Und heute so erstes Mal ja das richtige Stadion-Feeling. Öffentliches Eistraining ist zwar schön, aber so ein Testspiel doch noch was anderes. Und dann über 4000 Zuschauer. Wie hat es dir heute gefallen? Wie hast du den Tag hier so erlebt?
Der Tag war, durch das, dass ich dieses Jahr zum ersten Mal wieder im Stadion war, wieder die Atmosphäre zu erleben, sehr beeindruckend.
Sehr gut. Und wirst du dieses Jahr dann ein bisschen häufiger kommen?
Ja, ich habe schon ein paar Spiele ausgesucht, wo ich dieses Jahr wieder kommen wird.
Das freut uns sehr. Hoffentlich dann auch mit einem guten Ergebnis. Das war heute jetzt noch nicht so wichtig. Wie hat dir denn die Mannschaft so insgesamt gefallen?
Sehr gut bis jetzt. Ja, doch, ja.
Dank dir, Daniel. Wir hangeln uns so durch hier ein bisschen. Viele bekannte Gesichter wollen natürlich auch immer mal wieder erfahren, wie denn die Kollegen der Geschäftsstelle so einen Tag hier wie bei der Saisoneröffnungsfeier erleben. Stefan Kurt neben mir, du hattest heute eine ehrenvolle Aufgabe, kann man ja schon sagen. Heute die Eröffnung der neuen Wall of Fame mit Andreas Renz, Rudolf Hipp, Matthias Hoppe, Jaroslav Mali. Habe ich jemanden vergessen? Ja, Thomas Deiter war da. Genau, haben wir nicht vergessen, haben wir noch hinbekommen. Wie war der Tag so? Du warst ja so ein bisschen ein Betreuer, kann man sagen an der Stelle.
Ich habe einen mega schönen Tag. Also ich war heute richtig gechillt, mit solchen Legenden unterwegs zu sein. War wirklich schön. Tolle Geschichte erfahren oder mitbekommen. Schön, sie ins Stadion gebracht zu haben. Hat was.
Und auch die Wall of Fame, glaube ich, kam sehr gut an. Andi Renz mit seinem Sohn gleich Fotos gemacht und so, gab viel Austausch auch mit den Familienangehörigen der Hall of Famer, der Retired Numbers. War ein schönes Event, glaube ich, in einem kleinen, aber dann doch sehr feinen Rahmen.
Mega, also die 5, wo oben waren, haben uns mega gelobt für das. Also ich glaube, der Matthias Hoppe, er kennt ja einige Stadien, Andi Renz genauso, haben gesagt, sowas gibt es, glaube ich, in der ganzen DL nicht. Also das ist mega, was wir da gemacht haben, und sie haben sich geehrt gefühlt, natürlich hier eingeladen geworden zu sein. Also tolle Veranstaltung.
Meinst du, wir bekommen den Renz hier noch vors Mikrofon in Andi, da hinten steht er, könntest du mal zu uns hier vorbringen?
Klar, hol ich.
Andi, wir machen ja mit Offenes Visier jetzt auch einen eigenen Podcast und manchmal sind wir so ein bisschen on the road unterwegs. Wir waren in Klagenfurt mit dabei und heute wollen wir halt so ein bisschen nach dem Event ein paar Stimmen einfangen. Hab gerade schon mit dem Stefan gesprochen, der ja heute die ehrenvolle Aufgabe hatte, euch so ein bisschen zu begleiten. Wie war der Tag so für dich? Ich meine, du kennst dich unterm Hallendach, dein Trikot zumindest jetzt, hast auch noch einen richtig schönen Platz im Umlauf gefunden. Wie war es so für dich? Dein Sohn war mit dabei.
Super familiär. Also es fühlt sich an, wie zurück in ein Wohnzimmer zu kommen. Die Einladung hat mich sehr gefreut. Ganz toll organisiert von den Wild Wings. Also danke dafür, für den Fans super aufgenommen. Viele alte Geschichten kamen nach oben, was so früher war. Und das war das Besondere. Also dieses Zwischenmenschliche, was man spürt, einfach was die Wild Wings ausmacht. Das habe ich richtig wieder gelebt und wahrgenommen.
Sehr schön. Hast du so ein bisschen was davon auch auf dem Eis gesehen? Die Mannschaft ja doch nur geringfügig verändert im Vergleich zu den letzten Jahren, wo oft ein großer Umbruch war. Was machen die Jungs da für dich so einen Eindruck?
Ja, man hat schon gesehen, dass spielerisch das schon sehr gut war. Also ich glaube, wir haben absolute Chancen plus. Normal ziehe ich dieses Spiel, aber gerade eben die Ansätze sind da. Und wenn man es jetzt vergleicht mit letztem Jahr Vorbereitungen, da waren viele Niederlagen, viele Spiele zu 0 verloren. Das ist schon ganz anders eingespielt sein. Das ist spürbar.
Wo sehen wir dich dieses Jahr irgendwo als Experte? Bist du rund um die Liga irgendwo am Eis zu sehen?
Du, nicht mehr. Ich habe jetzt nach 9 Jahren den Experten auch an den Nagel gehangen, nach, keine Ahnung, gefühlt 18 Jahren Profi, dann 1 Jahr Trainer und jetzt 9 Jahre TV-Experte. Habe ich jetzt gemerkt, es ist jetzt nicht mehr vorbei. Fühlt sich jetzt erstmal neu an. Das ist jetzt zum ersten Mal gefühlt in meinem Leben, dass ich jetzt nicht mehr irgendwo eine Rolle im Eishockey habe. Aber es ist gut und ich werde das jetzt einfach nur aus der Ferne beobachten und ich werde sicher in Schwenningen 1-2 Mal aufschlagen und in die Zuschauerränge gehen.
Dann hoffen wir oder versuchen wir, dich ab und zu häufiger ans Mikrofon bei uns zu bekommen.
Super gerne, immer wieder.
Danke dir.
Danke.
Ja, es ist soweit. Folge 7, Episode 7 und sie sind endlich bei uns im Podcast-Studio. Wir haben uns schon lange drauf gefreut. Kyle Platzer und Zach Senyshyn. Und wir haben uns nach unserer letzten deutsch-englischen Ausgabe der englischen Version mit Steve Walker nach eurem Feedback, mehrheitlichen Feedback dazu entschieden, dass wir das Gespräch mit den beiden einfach auf Englisch führen und keine Übersetzung machen. Das nur vorab für euch zur Information. Und jetzt begrüßen wir die beiden. Warm welcome to the show, Zach and Kyle.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, great pleasure for us. Gentlemen, what about you right now? Like preseason in full swing? How is the body feeling?
Yeah, feeling good. I mean, it's been nice. We had a little bit of an off season, but honestly, coming back, it's felt like we've all picked up right where we left off. I mean, a lot of familiar faces from last season, and even in the first couple games, it's kind of feeling like we're getting back into the swing of things, and it's definitely a lot different than last season coming into Germany for the first year for me and Kyle as well. But this year it's been a lot of fun to reconnect with all my former teammates and to make some new friends as well. So we're really excited for the new season.
How about you? Is it hard to leave golf season behind and start hockey season again?
This summer it wasn't.
Wedding was bigger than golf.
Yeah, wedding was bigger than golf. It was a busy summer, and took a little vacation when I came home, and then it was pretty much wedding and getting ready to come back here. So I'll have plenty of time to golf in the future, hopefully. So I'm not too worried.
For sure. Like there's a great pic from the wedding of Kyle and Shan, like a couple of guys from the team were there. Who was there?
Yeah, no, so it was me, Ben Marshall, the Spink brothers. It was a ton of fun to kind of have a little Wild Wings reunion to celebrate the Platzers. So that was it was awesome to see my line mate up there, and it was he did a great job. I think that he was very well spoken and lots of laughs, lots of big hugs, and definitely. I think Tyler Spink was number 1 on the dance floor that night. I think he had the best moves. So it was pretty fun to get back with everyone. But us all getting together was like, oh, I can't wait till we go back to Shawinigan. It's gonna be a lot of fun. But they killed it. It was a terrific wedding, and we had an awesome time.
Great couple for sure. We got some pictures like a dream couple, to be honest.
GQ.
For sure, yeah. A new title, GQ title. So it was a great day.
Yeah, it was a great day, and it never really goes how you think it's going to go. So to have close family and friends there to celebrate with was amazing, and the fact that we made so many friends here last year that could make it
Awesome.
was a little cherry on top.
Cool. That's a well spent off season.
Yeah.
Now you get back into the rhythm here. How is the ice feeling in training? Is everything way more familiar? You touched it.
Yeah, no, everything's way more familiar. It's definitely nice to be back and be back in the swing of things. You think it's going to be like this big transition, but honestly, I was kind of counting the days in the last couple of weeks back in Canada, where I was excited to come back here, and definitely even now we're back and we're like, okay, let's start the season. Let's get it going, because we're excited, and I feel like we're very confident this year, and definitely not the way we wanted to end it last year. So we're excited for bigger and better things this year.
Sounds good. Like you're two pro gamers who are used to the preseason and all that stuff. Getting older, more experienced, do you even more like looking forward to the first real game, like the regular season starts? How is it for you?
Yeah, definitely. I think every year kind of changes for me based on kind of last year, your off season, how your body's feeling or whatever. But I think when you get older, you understand, what things you need to work on to be ready for the season as a team. Individually, doesn't really matter. And, the games are there for you to try things as well, I think, to try new things. You don't want to always be, doing the same set breakouts or the same face-off plays. We want to try different things, and the ones that work well we stick with, and the ones that don't, go to the wayside. So it's a good opportunity for everybody to, get back into it, get rid of all the summer habits and the laziness and that comes with, just skating and doing drills in the summer. So I think we've gotten better every game as a team, and the level that we're bringing is good. So I think we have 4 more left, and then it's game time. So we'll be ready.
So like Sandy already mentioned it, we finished on a low note. Like losing game 7 is not the perfect way to end the season, but still you both guys came in here last year, didn't knew what to expect from Germany, from the league and all that stuff. And I feel like with the season going on and feeling like you're a pretty big part of a team, like in front of an amazing crowd, is that something that helped you to make the decision to stay over here and be part of the Wild Wings for another season? How is the process in yourself, just feeling, oh, I'm a big part of it, I'm playing a good role, I'm happy with the way I play, the team plays? How do you figure it out or reflect on it, like moving from last to the next year?
Yeah, it's hard to reflect on it, honestly, because I feel like every day you're kind of just focused on what the team's trying to accomplish and our goals, and it's tough to sit back and really place yourself in that bigger picture. But last year it was just a lot of positives and a lot of good feelings and confidence, like Seny said, as a team. It's you can see it already in the preseason that everyone knows their job already. If we're not learning it on the road or on the fly, sorry. And I think it's just more comfortability, and when you come back here, it feels more like a home, not like somewhere where you're going to work, I guess. And I think that that translates to everything.
Yeah, for me, it's like playing in Shawinigan. Like there's a magic to playing in this building, and there's having the fans and this community on our side is amazing, and it's really fun, which I didn't really know coming in last year, which was very interesting. Where, I played in the NHL, and I was like, oh, that's great crowds and stuff like that. But hearing the roar of this arena is incredible, and having the support. But and I'm very honored to say, like, to be a part of it, because we consider ourselves big parts, but so is everyone. Everyone on our team plays a certain role, and I think that's what makes our team so well, is that we don't look to 1 or 2 guys. We have to all be going together and all be contributing and pushing that pushing that envelope and all be going on that same level, right? So I think that's the one special thing is that we know that the crowd is a big part, the team is a big part. Whether you're playing first line, fourth line, it takes everyone pulling that rope, and I think that's why we had such a successful season last year. Was that we were all kind of on the same page and pulling that rope in that same direction. So I'm just looking forward to more of the same, and that first home game against Mannheim, or like last season, but this year we'll be on the road. But hearing the crowd here at the Helios is a special experience.
So good to hear. Like I talked to Bo a couple of days ago. What he mentioned, I felt like it's pretty impressive that he told about the group or spoke about the group that's a humbled group. Everybody is not like satisfied with anything, so you try to move on from day by day, but no one is like having that superstar feeling in the dressing room. Everyone is just trying to put the best of himself into the bigger picture. Is that something special to experience it, like moving from a last year to the next year and have the same feeling pretty much, that there are probably some pieces coming in, but the core is remaining pretty much the same?
Yeah, it's huge. And the new guys that have come in have kind of come in with no speed bumps or anything like that. Like they came in very smoothly and, get along with the guys in the locker room as well. So that's good. And they're also, great players on the ice, which is huge. And I think we did nothing but get stronger over the summer, which is good. And is that all Bo said?
I think so.
No, I'm just joking.
Yeah, no, I definitely think that even through the off season, I mean, I've talked with my teammates all the time, and we're a family in that room. And yeah, it's been great to add some people into that to help us on the ice. But for the most part, our team is a family. And coming into this, and like this year too, it's made it a lot more fun and a lot more passion too, where it's like at the end of last season, no one's ready to go home. And like we're all in it for the long haul and all want the best, because we truly have a great time with one another. And I think that's what makes us such a good team, is that we do genuinely love each other, and making that locker room feel like a family. It's a special experience. And I think that's what any good team has, is that kind of family mentality and that family feeling with your brothers kind of going through everything.
Yeah, it's like the dressing room turned to a playground after the media day with 16 kids now around around that. So it's a true family feeling. Wherever you look. Like you mentioned it, you pretty much started a kind of a bromance together last year here. When you've never met before you arrived here.
Me and Kyle?
Yeah, Kyle,
best friends. Like, I mean, brothers. I think he's having a hard time kind of shaking me these days. Yeah, no, me and Kyle, thick as thieves, and it's been a fast friendship. But the last year was the first time we met. I only had the pleasure of playing against him in the OHL, so we knew a little bit of each other. But last season, me, him, Phil, and Bo are pretty tight group, and we definitely consider ourselves brothers and definitely act like it.
Probably the best looking foreman group we have in the team. So Kyle, like you are on the road, like is it helpful to be line mates and roommates, because you have extended time to discuss several things, or even step back from hockey together? And I don't know what else you're gonna do on the road, like sharing a room probably can help us with some insights.
Yeah, it's great. It's great to have somebody that you're close with, and you don't get sick and tired of being around. We're always finding new fun things to do together, whether it's away from the rink or at the rink and on the ice and games. So it's just we have a good friendship, and
best friendship.
There you go. Good correction. Yeah. Thank you. We need that big headlines here, so that's good.
Yeah, best friendship.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's great. We have so much fun, all the time, not just at the rink. And I think that's why we have so much success when we do come to the rink. So it's good.
Having a good community, a good family in the part of like your colleagues, it's still a workspace for every one of us. Is there anything you just focus on goal-wise, like looking into the next season? Is there any final result you want to achieve, or is it more just living it, experience it, getting better, being the best Senyshyn we have seen here, and things like that? So what's the approach you probably have for yourself?
I think that for me and Kyle, and is just not looking too far ahead and keeping your eyes on your feet and kind of one step at a time, right? Where like, oh, how are we gonna have our best preseason game next game? How are we gonna play against Cloton this Saturday?
Yeah.
Oh, how are we gonna like attack this, and try to just not look too far ahead and just kind of focus on, hey, how are we going to be like the best individual so I can be the best line mate, so I can be the best teammate.
Yeah.
And just it eventually you get to that finish line. But for us, I feel like we just more focus on the day to day, where it's like, okay, today's practice. So what are we going to do to get better today? What are we going to do to try differently, or what are we going to focus on that's going to help us in the long term? But just kind of focusing on each day at a time, and each practice, each game. It's because when you look at it too large, I find it's very overwhelming sometimes to look at the whole season and be like, okay, this is where I want to end up. But it takes a lot of work before that to get to that end result. So I feel like he's definitely got a good head on his shoulders. Sorry, and he. He's definitely good with that as well. And like talking on the bench, talking in the room, we're just like, okay, let's not worry about what's going on 4 games from now. Let's just worry about Cloton this weekend, and then we'll build from there.
Same page, like
I was just gonna say, sometimes we don't even know who we're playing like the week later.
Yeah.
So, to be honest, but yeah, I think Seny hit the nail on the head. I can't really expand too much on it. Good answer, Seny.
Thanks.
Thanks. Great answer.
We both kind of like share the same brain. It's kind of like Daniel and Henrik Sedin. You know, we're kind of like honestly like Ken Andre's twins, Casper and Benjamin. We're like the
bigger
same
version.
Yeah, it's crazy though. Even me and him can beat the Spinkies at any games with our brains. So don't worry. We got that twin telepathy almost.
That's incredible.
The series of Avatar was based off
of you.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
The true story of yourself. Nobody knew before, but
Nobody
now that's a big thing we can now open to everyone.
There's actually a lot of movies based off of me and Kyle. But,
yeah. So probably we can
remember the Titans.
We can set our list, which is probably close to you,
Good
based
Will
on
Hunting.
your story.
Yeah, Good Will Hunting. Step Brothers was us too.
Really?
Yeah, that was us.
Incredible.
Yeah, Super Bad. Bo was in there for sure.
Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah. Who is the beauty and?
Oh, I'm the Beast.
Yeah, that would be my answer too. To be honest,
it's all my chest hair.
Yeah.
It's.
But you cut it a bit down on 2 parts.
The heart rate monitors really are. Hendrik's not helping my chest hair game.
It's so poor. Pretty much the baddest decision he did over the last couple of months. So we've been in Klagenfurt, and we had a pretty big game with Zach Senyshyn wearing the C. How was it for you, Kyle, playing under captain Zach Senyshyn?
It was quite an honor.
Yeah. I felt like, was it against Vienna?
Yes.
Probably the best game you had so far in the preseason. Let us down, Seny.
I was born to lead, but I think Larks definitely got pretty nervous after seeing me lead the boys. I think that he was worried about the revote. I don't think there's going to be a revote, but it would definitely be me if there was. I know it's just like all the guys kind of look up to me a lot, especially Bo and Phil. But they all look up to me, so it was nice to finally, get the recognition.
To be honest, I felt that special vibe in the dressing room. Like it was special. Probably everyone was too nervous about it.
No, they were almost too nervous. I know, but I tried to keep them calm. But I'd rather get the losses out in the preseason than that's why that was my attack at it. But unfortunately, they took away my C. But it's still in my heart, though. I still feel like a leader. I still feel like I'm wearing the C right now.
That's the most clever play from the coaches, I know, giving you that feeling, and you keep it. That's for sure. They knew before that you will never lose it again.
They that's why they had to take it away before guys got too comfortable with me as captain.
For sure.
I know Daryl. He's been in the league a long time, and he said he's never seen a better captain in his life.
Daryl Boyle.
Daryl Boyle said that. He said, all of his games he's ever played, I was the best captain he's ever had. That's what he said. But
huge privilege.
I talked to Daryl about it.
Yeah, I will. We'll bring it in the show, and then we'll ask exact this question, like how good was Seny as a captain?
Yeah,
it was verbatim, but
he I don't know if Daryl will come on the show. He's a little scared of technology. He's so old. He was just used to Mosaic.
So there's no issue. We have that's our newest technology with the headsets and the pro mics, but we have a little older stuff too. So probably we'll do like an old school version with him.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah,
perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, then he'll probably go on. He'll feel more comfortable.
Great talking to you. Yeah, what's up next today? Any plans? How do your afternoons look like these days?
Today I'm gonna. I don't want to, but I'm gonna build a barbecue.
You have to.
Yeah. So that'll be a new.
Apparently, I'm building a barbecue. No, it's normally just texting Kyle, see when he's going to text me back.
Zach has a big day though.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. My girlfriend came into town. So I was up in Zurich. Got up at 4 a.m. Drove down to Zurich, picked her up. Still made it to practice. At least I survived Switzerland. So I made it back to Germany. I made it back to the Helios. So I'm happy about that. But then I think we're gonna do a nice little dinner tonight. Hopefully Kyle makes it out. But I'll give a shout out. My favorite restaurant, Medium Rare in Villigan. Unbelievable. The best steaks, the best tomato soup I've ever had.
That's actually that's ranked. I feel the same way.
Okay.
The same way. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So medium rare tomato soup, best I've ever had.
Incredible.
And I wouldn't be able to go unless Kyle went. So he'll be there as well.
You know what? Like the moment you arrived here into that room, I felt that love in the air. Like it was so obvious.
Yeah, I know. Some things are just undeniable. You know.
Yeah, it is.
It's,
yeah.
And I just chose not to fight it, so that's why.
Yeah, you have to let it out. Like,
exactly.
You
I'm just happy now that we get to share it with the world. You know.
Yeah. We will. It's an international broadcast.
Awesome.
It's an international podcast.
Beautiful.
Too, so yeah. So, Kyle, what about your barbecue? Who are you preparing it for?
For myself, I'm gonna have a lot of visitors coming this year. A lot of family and friends. So
yeah. You will build a setup.
Yeah, yes. Like I bought it and now I just have to assemble it. So I like to get on the grill, a couple steaks and chickens,
for sure.
and veggies on there. I love it.
Zach Senyshyn's got to eat, so I mean he's got to cook that. You got to do the barbecue. So
exactly.
I mean, unless I'll go.
You
starving,
will cook it
gluten free.
Wow. So no, I just like I always just kind of show up like a lost puppy on his door. I'm so hungry, Kyle. Feed me.
Really?
Yeah.
So he's your dad, your doggy dad.
No, I mean, well, hopefully don't put the dog on the barbecue, but my dog Winston's here with me this year.
Really?
He's a mini golden doodle, so yeah, he's
with
over.
You.
Yeah, he's come this year. And, so you might see him around the Helios. Cute little teddy bear looking dog, but
nice.
It's been nice to have him and keeps me busy during the days. So if you see me walking around again, I'm probably with Mr. Winston.
How long will you be alone while Shannon and
they're here?
They're already here?
Yeah, they're here now. They got here a couple days ago. So
nice.
Yeah. So building it for them, get on the barbecue, cook up some good meals, get away from the oven and all that.
Cool. So I feel like we are so good so far. Very good. Like it's a captain like
I feel like
energy.
we found our extra brother too. Like you might have to join in on this. Like I mean, me and him are best friends, but now you might need to join.
Probably yes, but like I think I wouldn't work on your left or right wing. So it's just off ice. Off ice, I feel comfortable with it. On the ice, it could be nothing.
Since we're on radio, you can't see it, but Cartoon's on the side, and he's just like, phew, like thank God that Christian's not taking my spot.
Yeah,
Car would be pissed.
Yeah, would be pissed. I know.
I know.
Therefore, I feel I'm more comfortable up here broadcasting, showing or telling the world what incredible things you are doing. So I feel way more comfortable with it. But if you need me off the ice, I'll be there for you anytime, anywhere.
Sure.
Well, I might meet you up here again, though. My mom told me I have a face for radio.
Yeah, you have. Your face for radio is like what you want to see. Okay.
Awesome.
We go to overtime, bring in the fans, some questions from social media. 3 on 3. Like, there's a question from Höpf61.
Okay.
Möke Höflin want to be part of the show.
Okay.
Why are you so bad at Black Myth Wukong?
Oh, no, that's to me. Because Danny Schwager's not giving me any tips. I've been trying my Black Myth Wukong video game, but I keep dying, and Danny's just laughing at me and not helping me at all. He's not giving me any cheat codes or anything like that. So I definitely got to learn from the Germans, apparently, on my video game skills, because they're just kind of making fun of me. At least I know I'm not the worst one at video games on the team, because Yoki is definitely worse than me. So.
But probably he'll have the most professional setup back home.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we all helped set it up.
You helped. Oh man. So like a good insight question not from a fan but from a teammate. So good to start it off with. Like there's another question from Dennis Böcher, photography. He says like you're incredible players. Is there any ritual you have before a game?
We do have a handshake that we do on the way out. It's going to be hard to describe with words what we do.
You can show it, but nobody will see it.
No one will see it.
We could show it.
Yeah, show it. Oh, like it's forehand, backhand twice, and then like a little bit little salt and pepper machine.
It's
awesome.
like the salt and pepper, like shake and bake. You know, you ever seen Talladega Nights?
No.
It's like the Will Ferrell movie.
A little bit of shake and bake. They're NASCAR drivers.
And they do the
that's
same.
Like me and Kyle down the right side. We're the shake and bake.
It's incredible.
Slingshot.
Slingshot engaged.
Is there any reason why Letic B3 want to know you've chosen the number 88 and 89?
I'll go first. I wore 88 I wore 8 when I was a kid, and then once I got into older ages, I was allowed to choose, so I always chose 88. I liked Eric Lindros when I was a kid. And then as I got older, Patrick Kane was wearing it, obviously, so I just stuck with it. I've worn it most of my life, and sometimes teams don't have it available, which is fun. But just Eric Lindros fan and a fan of 8.
I just picked it because it was close to Kyle.
You really?
No.
Like,
I always loved the number 9, and I saw that a lot of the guys on the team had higher numbers, and Feisty was wearing number 9. I always wore number 9. So anyway, I let Feisty take that one. So I took 89, and it's always good to be close to Kyle. So
there's another reason now why you can wear it. Like you've played the bag of my brother in the golf tournament, and he's born in 89. So there's a double reason now. To wear 89, like there's your connection. That's why
I wear it for Christian's brother.
Yeah, that's the right answer. Hopefully he'll listen. So, is there any? Probably you mentioned already the role model growing up, like it was Eric Lindros, and for you,
my favorite player growing up was Danny Heatley.
Danny Heatley?
Yeah, he played in Ottawa and got traded from Atlanta Thrashers to the Ottawa Sens, and he scored 50 goals in 1507, and he was my favorite player growing up. He was a role model, but then and then I watched a player in London Knights, Kyle Platzer, and he was my role model after that.
For sure, like that's obvious. Another question for Zach. Then we do one for Kyle to finish it off. TB1189. How do you look back on your time in Boston?
I look back on it fondly. I mean, definitely. A lot of great friendships, and playing my first NHL game was a ton of fun. And I definitely love that city, and love the fan base, and the people there were amazing. Not the like result I wanted there, but definitely a lot of fond memories, a lot of great friendships I still have to this day. I mean, being groomsman had like Connor Clifton's wedding, and making friends that I still talk with even here over in Germany. So it's been it was a really great time, and playing your first NHL game and scoring your first NHL goal is something you never forget. So definitely I will always look back on my time in Boston and with a smile, and we'll always kind of have a special spot in my heart.
Perfect. Like Captain Seny, are you fine if you finish it off with a question for Kyle? Do we have your go?
Question for Kyle.
Off the top, or you guys?
Over here or from yourself?
Go ahead.
Okay, we go over here. Like via Instagram. Magnus Sauter 123 want to know, like, if you are around like in the city, like as a private person, do you often get like engaged in touch with people who recognize who you are?
Yeah, I think we all do. We all go out for lunch together most days, and or even at the grocery store, wherever you are, there's always a little kid coming up to you probably, or fans saying hi and stuff, which is, it's great. It's a small town, and I understand everybody is excited that we had a successful year, and it's nice to get recognized when you're out and about. Doesn't matter what you're doing, and it's nice to have a little kid come up to you every now and then and say hi and want a picture.
Is that me, or it's mostly me? But
yeah.
And what was your funniest memory from last year?
Oh,
last question.
Your last, your like big laugh or your favorite story or funny moment from last year. What sticks out?
It wasn't last year. Can I say?
Sure. Well,
there was one that happened. We were in Klagenfurt this preseason, and we were on a boat tour, and something happened with the boat, so we had to get off. And then we had the Sprinter vans come pick us up, and a couple of guys went into the back, and I had no idea there was no seats back there. And then they opened up like a sliding thing, and it was 32 degrees out. They're sweating like crazy. We're in the air conditioning in the front laughing, and they have their shirts off crawling around like they were putting on a show for us. But it was so funny. That was probably the funniest thing that I can remember. I can't like it was
well, there's too many to count, but that was definitely good. I definitely got my Academy Award on that one. I was letting them know at the front that they were enjoying the AC, and I was dying in the back.
No, that's great. Like soon you can play your own movies. Like we don't have to hire actors, so you can play your roles on your own.
Tom Cruise,
the
new Tom Cruise.
Yeah. I'm the only one to play my own role.
Yeah. Probably there will be like a Zach Senyshyn doc.
It was between me or Channing Tatum, so they had to pick. It was kind of a toss up.
But your breast hair was better, like his, right?
Yeah, no, they said I would they would look for someone like as good looking, but they couldn't find someone. So,
but more hairy,
more hairy.
It was like the Wolverine almost, but yeah. I mean, even Hugh Jackman can't really pull this off. So
no, it's just you.
Yeah.
Just you.
Someone's got to do it.
Yeah, someone has to do the job.
It's on me.
It's on you.
Perfect.
Thank you, sirs.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have we touched something you wanna get out of here? Like Offenes Visier is our podcast, and if we should have missed a big opportunity to ask you anything, we should have.
Hi,
ask.
Mom.
Yeah.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
I'm going to Disneyland.
Yeah. Perfect. Good.
Perfect.
Thanks
you.
for your
Thank
time.
you so much for having us.
Thank you.
And have a good afternoon.
Perfect.
Building the barbecue.
Thank you.
Dinner.
Yeah, and then not using the barbecue tonight, going for dinner instead.
Going for tomato soup. The best tomato soup in all of Villigan.
Where do you get it?
Medium rare.
You heard it here.
Medium rare.
Yeah.
Medium rare in Villigan.
It's ranked.
Medium rare.
Medium rare, yeah.
It's
ranked as number 1 in Senny's list.
We don't make the rankings.
So is there a Google ranking? Is it like is your ranking the Google ranking?
No, I wouldn't
too?
Google it.
No, it's a membership. It's like it's like people pay a lot of money to know my ranking, so I can't just go.
So we
cannot
make it public.
First one's free. The next one's going to cost you.
Okay,
exactly.
Perfect.
So because I'm the third of your line now off the ice, probably I have to go there with
line,
you.
Mate.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
We've seen you at a couple restaurants. We've
really?
seen,
we met. Right, that's right. So yeah.
Perfect.
Gentlemen, great fun. Thanks for your time.
Thank you so much.
Have a good day and a good season.
Thank
you, sirs.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Ciao, ciao.
Mit Offenes Visier sind wir jetzt schon bei Folge 8 angekommen. Unglaublich. Vielen Dank, dass ihr schon so treue Zuhörerinnen und Zuhörer wurde, dass die Community in so kurzer Zeit schon so gewachsen ist. Ja, und mit euch, mit uns, mit Offenes Visier ging die Vorbereitung wieder vorbei, wie im Flug. Und jetzt ist es soweit. Das erste Spiel der Hauptrunde in Mannheim steht bevor. Und das machen wir zum Thema. Wie erleben die Spieler, wie erleben vielleicht auch die Spielerfrauen so eine Saison im Eishockey? Das wird unser Thema sein in Folge 8 von Offenes Visier. Wenn Eishockey irgendwo mehr ist als nur das nackte Ergebnis, dann hier in Schwenningen. Hier ist Eishockey Kulturgut.